Have you ever felt like your thoughts go deeper than the conversations around you? Like you're swimming in the ocean while everyone else is playing in the shallow end? You're not alone and you're not broken. There's a reason why. Deep thinkers often feel misunderstood, disconnected, even alien. It's not because they think too much, it's because most people aren't ready to think at all. Throughout history, societies have celebrated innovation, progress, and bold ideas, but ironically, they've also rejected the minds that bring them. From Giordano Bruno to Hypatia, from Simone Weil to Alan Turing, the pattern is clear. Those who think differently are rarely embraced in their own time. The reason? Deep thinkers don't just challenge facts, they challenge comfort. And people, by nature, are drawn to what feels familiar, not what feels true. Here's the paradox. We admire intelligence in theory, but in practice we often avoid it. Why? Because intelligence, real, questioning, uncomfortable intelligence, acts like a mirror. It reflects not only truth, but also illusion. And most people don't want to see what's behind the mask. Think about this. When someone is physically strong, we respect them. When someone is wealthy, we might envy them. But when someone is mentally sharp, we feel exposed. Our ideas, our beliefs, our worldview, it all suddenly feels fragile. And that kind of vulnerability, it doesn't inspire curiosity, it triggers defense. Psychologists call it ego threat. When our identity is challenged, our brain reacts the same way it would to physical danger: fight, flight, or freeze. In conversations, that looks like defensiveness, mockery, or silence. Not because the thinker is wrong, but because their presence alone disrupts the social balance. Most people aren't searching for depth, they're searching for belonging. And thinking too deeply often means stepping outside the group. That's why deep thinkers frequently find themselves on the edge of social circles, not out of arrogance, but out of incompatibility. You see, the human brain wasn't designed for truth. It was designed for survival. For most of history, our ancestors didn't need to be right. They needed to be accepted. Fitting in with the tribe meant safety. Standing out meant risk. Even today, that instinct hasn't left us. We still fear exclusion. We still conform to the crowd, even when the crowd is wrong. So when someone starts asking uncomfortable questions, not about gossip or trends, but about life, death, meaning, and self, the group instinctively resists. Because to accept those questions means facing what we've been avoiding all along. It's not that deep thinkers don't want connection. It's that they want real connection, not small talk, not surface-level agreement. They crave insight, vulnerability, authenticity, but those things are rare, and when you bring them up in a world addicted to distraction, you risk rejection. That's why many thinkers, writers, and philosophers retreat, not out of pride, but out of exhaustion. Trying to explain the depth of your mind in a room built for noise is like whispering poetry at a rock concert. Eventually, you learn to protect your silence. So if you've ever felt too intense, too abstract, too much, understand this. Your depth is not a flaw. Your isolation is not failure. You're just tuned in to a different frequency. The world may resist deep thinkers, but history remembers them. And while the crowd chases comfort, you're chasing truth. That may be a lonelier path, but it's also the one that leads to meaning.